Hello, boys and girls of the internet. It is me, Jacky Wolf, and I have a little bit of something different today. If you cannot tell by the strange intro of me kind of half-ass emulating another YouTuber by the name of Ashens with a dingy brown sofa and unboxing something. That being said, I decided that I would get a Stadia, Google's attempt at a gaming service. That being said, I do have some critical problems with said service, as well as some hope for the future. First off, the controller actually feels nice, although I'm still going to probably default to an Xbox controller because that's what I'm used to. That's what I've used for years. So it tends to be my default layout. I have friends that use PlayStation controllers, and I get lost with even that much of a switch. But no, there's nothing wrong with the controller. The controller actually felt pretty good, and it didn't fill up to the quality of my Xbox One controller, but I'm not going to complain. As for the internet connectivity, this is where I've actually had the biggest amount of gripes with the idea of cloud service gaming. And unfortunately, it will be the future. Unfortunately. A lot of people, oh no. That's the way that the entertainment industry is slowly moving. But on the plus side of things, with this particular setup, I was getting load times in Destiny that, because I bogged down because of my hard drives and my internal computer bits, I was getting load times on Stadia that was amazing and quick. However, 720p 30 is not a thing when you're used to 1080p 60 or 1080p 120. It's a little bit of a jarring experience. Plus, lag spikes would cause me to kind of jump around the map. It's a little bit more clear in the farming simulators footage in the background. That being said, how do I feel about the product? Well, I feel like the product needs a lot of work, and even to be released when they have predicted it to be released, the product's going to need a lot of work. The fact that it's only compatible with Google phones, the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 4 series to be exact. It is only compatible with certain tablets, mostly the Google Chrome tablets. And, well, it's compatible with all laptops, which is pretty cool. In order to do what they're trying to do, they would have to definitely push for it to be available on more than just one device platform. The other thing about this is, yeah, I could see it actually catching on as a cheaper alternative to console gaming. However, in the next 10 years, unless the internet infrastructure of the world gets a lot better, I do not see it being a viable replacement for my PC. I could not even say that it would be, as somebody that plays games on a computer a lot. I can, however, say that it does have some promise in the long run. If they can keep the project going and keep the development behind it going, it would be a great thing. Now, the shitty part about this is I did not get to try it on my phone because I use a Samsung phone, not a Google phone. And not being available means it's not available. So I had to do all my recording on either a laptop or my desktop at home. Both times, similar internet connections, and not that bad. One thing I will say, if this is something you're looking forward to or you're looking into, the service goes free on the official launch day. This is a pay for version that I was given early. And to talk about, really, because it's a thing that's going to end up being a big thing in the market. I mean, Sony's working on a streaming or a cloud streaming platform, and Microsoft's working on a cloud streaming platform. I'm pretty sure Nintendo is working on one. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it is going to be the future. It's going to be how a lot of people get their games in the future. But this is also going to go into the, well, how do you modify a game when it's not on your computer? Like, for me, a lot of replayability in games comes from modding games. So, if you're streaming a game, essentially, how do you mod it? What are the mod tools in place? What are the allowances? And does that mean that every game, including a single player game, now is a live service? Does that mean people like me that like physical things are outmoded? So, yeah, I know this is a little bit rambly, but it's because I don't write a script. But yeah, I actually could see this being the future. From what I could get it to do, it was fairly nice. I mean, it ran Destiny. There was some glitches. It ran Farming Simulator. Some issues, but you know, looking at it in the eyes of, oh, in the future, this could all be addressed fairly simply. Yeah, I think this is going to be a big thing for the gaming industry, even though right now it sucks. Right now it's nothing. Right now, a lot of people are having more problems with it than anything. So, yeah, I guess I want to end this ramble with, I don't think it's ready for. I don't think it's ready to be out there for everybody yet, but I think that that is the way the future is going to be going. I think that Google has a possibility of breaking into the games market. I think that Xbox and Microsoft have a lot to work with on their Project X Cloud thing. And yeah, I think moving forward, we're going to start seeing a lot more live game platforms that are based on the cloud. And I also think that that may be the changing landscape of gaming, whether you like it or not. However, do I think it's going to be next year? No, because a lot of people actually don't have that strong of an internet connection right now. Do I think it will be in my lifetime? Yes, because, well, the dirty secret is we have to do something with the infrastructure anyway, and technology constantly gets better. So, I guess that's my point. That's where I'm going to leave this at. The controller's actually fairly decent. I like it. I prefer my Xbox controller and my Steam controller, but I actually like the Google controller. It feels nice. And I'm not going to complain about a Google, whatever the fuck that's called, Ultra. Sorry, I'm recording this at like 5 a.m. in the morning after working. So, I'm a little tired. But you guys have a good one. I should have a couple of videos coming out this week. It's just the way it is. And I should also have a couple of other things going on this week. But yeah, if you like my little ramble here, my incoherent drunk ramble, fucking subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, dislike, and comment. Till next time, guys, I've been Jacky Wolf. Later.